Today I'm going to answer the following question. What is the difference between an effects channel track when adding, say, a reverb versus using an insert slot directly on the channel track? Alright, so let's talk about the difference between insert effects versus send effects. And is it okay to break the rules? What is going on, my friends? Chris Lim here from MIXDOWN Online. I just want to take the time to thank you all for being here, watching this video and watching all of my videos. From all the comments that I get, I'm very happy to know that those videos are very helpful. And also the channel is growing very, very well. And I just want to thank you all for all the support. So if you're new here on the channel or you've been watching my videos for quite a time and you're still not subscribed to the channel, please do so, subscribe, click that notification bell so you don't miss anything. And for all of you, share and like this video if you think the video is helpful. All right, so now let's dive in today's topic. I'm briefly going to explain to you the difference between insert effects and send effects. Basically, to make this one short, an insert effect is used when you want to fully process your original signal. For example, an EQ that you're going to use to tone shape your sound by correcting some bad frequencies and also enhancing some other frequencies. A compressor that you're going to use to control the dynamics of your signal. Or if you want to add some saturation, you are going to use a saturation plugin or a tape emulation plugin as an insert. So these types of effect will fully affect your original signal. So this is an insert effect. Now, a send effect is going to be an effect that you want to use without affecting your original signal. So something that you're going to use in parallel to your original signal, like time-based effects. Let's say a reverb or a delay, for example, that is usually going to be used as a send effect. So this way you don't affect the original signal with your reverb or delay, but instead you're using that reverb and delay in parallel. So you're sending a copy of your original signal to another channel called an effects channel track or an aux channel, depending on the DAW you work with, and that channel is going to have a reverb or a delay or other time-based effect into it. And this way you'll be able to blend that wet signal with your original unprocessed signal. So this is a send effect. So this is the first thing you need to understand, the difference between the two. Now that you understand this, is it okay to break the rules? Yes, it is okay to break the rules as far as you know what the rules are. Rules can be broken. For example, can I use a compressor as a send effect? Yes, you can. So this way you send a copy of your unprocessed signal to an effects channel track that has a compressor on it, and you blend the compressed signal with your dry signal, and you have parallel compression. That is a well-known mixing technique. So that started by breaking the rules in a way. Now, can you use a time-based effect as an insert on a channel? Yes, you can. You know, it might not be common practice, but you definitely can, depending on the occasion, you know? So let me give you an example on what I have right here in front of me. Let's have a quick listen to the verse of this song, and I'm going to explain to you what I did.
By the way, I was thinking of you in a lonely coffee shop on Corner Avenue. She was gone.
All right, so now there's a few things here that we need to check together. Okay, on this channel, okay, on my vocal track right here, let me go to the project window instead and look on the left. So now I have a mono delay straight as an insert on this channel. This is not something that I do all the time, to be honest with you, but in this case, it sounded pretty good. So I decided to keep it this way. That's the thing with rules. When you start to experiment, you are going to end up breaking some rules, and sometimes it's going to work very well and some other times it's not, you know, but I would say take the freedom to experiment, and you might be surprised on the results. So let's look at this one. I have a mono delay. Now, I decided to add this mono delay straight on the as an insert on the lead vocal track. It's only a slapback, and I wanted that slapback delay to be part of the original sound that is then going through some de-essing, EQ, compression, and so on. So that's why I did not use this one in parallel on a send effect. So this is what I have. Now, something very important though is when you do so, when using a slapback delay straight as an insert on a vocal, you need to bring down your mix knob to a level that is going to work. So in my case, I had to bring that down to 7.9% or so, around this level. And this is the balance between the dry signal and the delay itself. So very important to check that out. And this is what it sounds like. I'm just going to bypass it.
By the way, I was thinking of you in a lonely coffee shop on Corner Avenue.
So this is part of my sound. That's it. Very nice. Then I added some other long delays and reverbs and stuff as send effects.
By the way,
let me bring those on.
By the way, I was thinking of you.
And I also use parallel compression as a send effect on this channel. So I am sending a copy of my original signal into this channel, which has a compressor. And I'm blending that overcompressed signal to my original signal.
By the way, I was thinking of you in a lonely coffee shop on Corner Avenue.
So, I just showed you a quick example on a vocal. Again, not something that I do all the time, but, I love to experiment with stuff. And in some cases, it's going to work well. In some other cases, it's not. So it depends. But this is an example on breaking the rules when it comes to inserts and sends. You can see the same type of thing using electric guitars. I work with guitar players that are going to use their pedal boards to record their sound. They have like that tone and that sound and that combination of reverbs and delays that they have. They want to keep that sound and they want to record that tone and sound. And those are inserted effects basically, and they record with those effects. Also, that can be seen on using plugins like guitar simulation plugins that will have some reverbs and delays into them, like we have with, let me just open the one in Cubase, that is the VST amp rack. You can select a bunch of different amps and cabinets, and then you have post effects and pre-effects that you can use straight within that plugin. So you can add like effects like a tape delay or a regular delay, reverb, fuzz, and stuff like that. Then you craft your sound within the plugin itself, and that plugin is going to be used as an insert plugin. So this is a way that you can use those types of effects as an insert on a signal like an electric guitar, for example. So there you go. Rules can be broken as far as you know what the rules are. So this is my take on it. I hope that was helpful. Now, if you like these types of tips and you want to increase your mixing skills and mixing knowledge, I'm going to be releasing a mixing course done entirely in Cubase using only Cubase plugins, and this is going to be released very soon. So make sure you're on my mailing list so you get updated on the release date. All right, my friends, if you have any questions or comments to this video, you can leave everything down below. If you're new here, again, subscribe, click that notification bell, share, and like if you find the video was helpful. Until next time, take care and see you.